A serious budget deficit. That's what California is dealing with entering the new year. Thanks for joining us at 5 o'clock. I'm Brittany Hope. The state is facing a $68 billion shortfall. With the governor expected to present his proposed budget this week, many are concerned about what cuts could be coming. KCRA 3's Lizzie Mitri joins us live from the state capitol. Lizzie, you talked today to an organization representing school districts throughout the state. What do they have to say about this?
Brittany, yes, we talked to the California School Boards Association, which is basically calling on the governor and lawmakers to do what they can to address that big budget gap while also protecting students and education funding as much as possible.
It's safe to assume this year is going to be an extremely challenging year.
Many are bracing for budget cuts as California faces an estimated $68 billion shortfall, according to a December report from the Legislative Analyst's Office, or the LAO.
We knew there was going to be a deficit, but the magnitude of that deficit, I think, took everyone by surprise.
Wednesday is the deadline for Governor Gavin Newsom to announce his 2024-2025 budget. In anticipation of his proposal and the months of budget negotiations ahead at the state capitol, the California School Boards Association is weighing in on the options the LAO outlined for education funding.
They mentioned the possibility of cuts, but we appreciated that they also mentioned that there are other avenues, other areas that we can explore to try and make ends meet in the budget without direct cuts.
Like dipping into the reserve for education, which has a balance of more than $8 billion, and cutting program funding that hasn't yet been allocated to schools. The Democratic Assembly budget chair has said he's confident lawmakers can craft a budget that preserves classroom funding. And Republican Senate Budget Vice Chair Roger Nilo is hopeful too.
I would hope that the impact on education would be the very minimum. We do have a $68 billion deficit, so it has to come from somewhere. To the extent that it doesn't come from some of the education spending, it would have to come from somewhere else. And we'll see how the governor views those priorities.
We did reach out to the governor's office today. They did not respond, but again, we should hear his budget proposal by Wednesday. Reporting live here at the state capitol, Lizzie Mitri, KCRA 3 News.
And Lizzie, why was the budget gap so much larger than some folks expected?
About $26 billion of it was from the 22-23 budget year, unprecedented, the LAO said. And we know that lawmakers basically didn't have all the tax revenue counted up when they put together their spending plan last summer because of tax filing extensions after severe winter storms.
All right, Lizzie, we shall see what happens with that proposed budget this week. Thank you so much for that breakdown.